Quick lessons from the ahadith below. Seek help from knowledgeable people and strive for success no matter how small or big it may be. Help those in need, be generous with your wealth, free slaves. Sahih al-Bukhari 2501-2502. The Blessing of the Prophet. Narrated Abdullah bin Hisham, that his mother Zainab bint Humayd took him to the Prophet and said, "O Allah's Messenger, take the pledge of allegiance from him." But he said, he is still too young for the pledge, and passed his hand on his, i.e. Abdullah's, head and invoked for Allah's blessing for him. Zurah bin Mabad stated that he used to go with his grandfather, Abdullah bin Hisham, to the market to buy foodstuff. Ibn Umar and Ibn Zubair would meet him and say to him, "Be our partner," as the Prophet invoked Allah to bless you. So, he would be their partner, and very often he would win a camel's load and send it home. Sahih al-Bukhari 2503. Narrated Ibn Umar, the Prophet said, "Whoever manumits his share of a jointly possessed slave, it is imperative on him to manumit the slave completely if he has sufficient money to pay the rest of its price, which is to be estimated justly. He should pay his partners their shares and release him, the freed one." This hadith is about the blessing of the Prophet on a young boy named Abdullah bin Hisham. His mother took him to the Prophet, who refused to take his pledge of allegiance as he was too young for it, but instead passed his hand on his head and invoked Allah's blessings for him. Later, when Abdullah grew up, people like Ibn Umar and Ibn Zubair would meet him in markets and ask him to be their partner in business due to this blessing from Allah that was invoked by the Prophet himself. As a result of this blessing, Abdullah would often win a camel's load when he became their partner in business, which he would then send home as gifts for his family members. This hadith teaches us that blessings from Allah can come through any means, even if it is just an invocation by someone else, such as our beloved Prophet Muhammad himself or any other pious person who has been blessed with knowledge from Allah Almighty himself. It also teaches us that we should always strive for success no matter how small or big it may be, because even small successes can lead us towards bigger ones if we are patient enough. Lastly, it also teaches us that we should always seek help from those who have been blessed with knowledge so they can guide us towards success. This hadith speaks about the importance of freeing slaves. It is narrated by Ibn Umar, who was a companion of Prophet Muhammad. According to this hadith, if someone owns part of a slave and has enough money to pay for the rest, it is their responsibility to pay their partners their shares and release the slave from bondage. This hadith teaches us that it is important for us to help those in need and free them from any form of oppression or slavery. We should also be generous with our wealth and use it in ways that benefit others as well as ourselves. May Allah guide us all, and may He always protect us.